Hey, this video is going to show us how to create a page and load content onto our Vsas website. The first thing you need to do is log into WordPress, and to do that you can either go through their website or just go through our school website, volcanoschool.com, scroll onto the very bottom of the page and click on login. Now your username should be set up as your Gmail account, and I believe everybody was given a password earlier in the year. If you're not sure what your password is, then you need to check that with Dr. Artist and get your password for your WordPress account. And I'm just going to go ahead and log in here. And once you log in, WordPress brings you to what's called your dashboard. Now in your dashboard, you can create your own blog if you want to have a blog outside of our school blog, or you can follow other blogs, things like that. However, for our purposes today, we're going to go ahead and look at our pages. So you come right down here on the left side of the screen, come down to pages and click on pages. Now this brings you to all the pages that are on our Volcano School website. So most of these you don't need to worry about. You have the calendar, faculty and staff page, contacts, governing board, things like that. What we're going to look at today, we're going to look at our middle school pages that we've created, and just explore some of these. And actually what we're going to start out with is we're going to add another page underneath this Math Professional Development for our current professional development on January 7th. So to do that, I'm just going to we'll start by looking at this first page right here and click on Math Development page. This is for our previous professional development, the page that's on our website. And here we are at the editing tool for the page. Now, this is fairly self-explanatory. WordPress is a blog, so everything you enter in on this page is going to appear at the top of the blog, assuming you enter it here at the top of the editable section. And then your older posts are just going to shift gradually down, further and further down, deeper and deeper down to the page. There's different ways to organize this. If you prefer to have your first post on the top, you can leave everything right here, scroll down to the bottom, and enter in your new material down here at the very bottom of this page. Or you may want to just delete everything that's here, save it somewhere else, delete it, and enter a completely new page. If you want to keep this page, if you want a new page to enter new media onto, then you simply would just create a new page and enter everything there. Okay, so here we have quite a few things to look at. Up here, of course, is the title of the page. Again, we're looking at the edit page menu here, so I just click on page and select any page that you want to edit. So up here we have the title. We have the extension from our school website, the long URL for this website. You can edit that, you can view the page, or you can get the short link for that page. Okay, now to edit the page, there's two ways to look at that. You can either look at the visual or at the text. So the visual is what we're looking at right here. The text is going to be a little bit more complex. You see all the coding that you would need to do this if you weren't going to be using WordPress. Lucky for us, we don't have to worry about that at all. We'll just go ahead and use the visual form, and whatever you type in here is going to show up the way more or less it appears here on your screen. Okay, right here we have our basic toolbar. So we have bold, italics, strike through, bullets, numbers, quotation marks, left indentation, center, right indentation. You can insert or edit a link. You can on-link something that you linked previously. Okay, you can insert more tags to your page. We have a proofread writing, so you don't have to worry about using outside spell checker. You can spell check right here in your editing. You can also use this distraction-free writing mode. This is kind of neat. If you click on this, it will take away all the other information on WordPress, all the other menus that you were looking at before, and just show you what you're working on. So this is a very nice way to work on your page. Okay, we're going to go ahead and edit our full screen, go back to our tools. Okay, so again, that was right here, distraction-free writing mode. Okay, then finally we have the kitchen sink. And this kitchen sink, well, that's what you would expect with everything that was out, all the dirty dishes. It just hides that. So it's sort of like cleaning up your workspace like you could here in the distraction-free writing mode. Okay, of course here you have your paragraph. You can choose the font based on what you're creating in your page. Of course, you have your paragraphs. You have a font for addresses, pre-formatted headings from 1 to 6. Okay, and so obviously if you want to create a heading, you would use maybe heading 1 for your first heading, and then heading 2 for your smaller headings. I would stay away from using these smaller texts because these are very, very difficult to read. The text on WordPress is small enough to read anyway on a regular page, so I would stay away from using these smaller texts. Okay, you can of course underline a word or a sentence. You can align your entire blog. You can select your text color, and here are your selection of colors, or more colors if you like. You can paste text, or you can paste from Microsoft Word. If you prefer to type your blog in Word first, then just simply cut and paste from Word into WordPress. Okay, you can remove the formatting that you've previously entered. Insert a custom character. This most teachers won't need. It's good for Spanish teachers for entering things with accents or whatnot. And you have an indentation tool right here. Okay, so that's your basic tool board right there to work with as you're editing your text. That's basically the gist of what you need to know to create a page or to edit information on a page. Okay, it's really nice to bring your page to life to add media. So when you add media, you can either use files that are already created and uploaded onto our sort of database of media files in our school. So you see things from pictures from various classrooms, pictures from field trips, pictures of the school, things like that. You can also, if you prefer to upload your item, you can also upload files here directly. And to do that, you just select your files from your computer, click on Select Files here, and select whatever file you'd like to upload from your computer. And then once you've done that, you just click this button down here, Insert into Page. If you have a YouTube video or a URL that you want to link into your page or insert into your page, you can go ahead and do that from here. You can also, if you would like to have music on your page, you can have a playlist editor here. Okay. So I have one song that's on the Spanish webpage, that's why it appears here. But you could insert just right now just this song, or if you want to upload a variety of music, a variety of songs, you can do that. Be aware though, if you do that, it does slow down the pace that it takes for computers to upload your page when your students or parents are viewing your page. Okay. We'll look at one more thing up here, again at inserting media. You can also create a gallery of photos if you like, or you can set a featured image for your page. So this would be the image that is featured on your page on your blog. Okay. You can also add a poll if you like. This is very simple to do. Just click Add a Poll, and it walks you through the steps. You would first, of course, need to create a poll. We don't have any polls on our school website yet, but if we wanted to create one, you would do it right here. And then you just go through, follow the various steps, click Apply, and if you prefer to add a new poll as opposed to a poll that's already here, you just click Add New up here. Alright, so we looked at what you need to do to edit a page, but a lot of us maybe don't have a page, or we want to create a page that's not already on the website. So to do that, again, from the Pages menu, all we did was we came to a particular web page, and you can just click on that page. You don't even have to click on this edit here, and it brings you to the page. Okay. Then what you could do is just click Add New here. Okay. Alternatively, you go back to our left menu over here, and you see all of the pages on our school website. Just come right below that page button once you click on it, and you see Add New right here. I'm going to click on that Add New over here on this side. It's the easiest one to get to. Okay, so now we have our new page. Our new page doesn't have any name or any title because we haven't entered anything on it yet. So this page is the page I'm going to use for our January 7th professional development. Okay, now we have our title for our page. Simple as that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to have you guys watch as I create this entire thing, but simply put, all you need to do is use these tools. Either type something in Word and cut and paste it here, or you can type right in this area with the toolbar that I was showing you up here. To add media at any point, you just click on this Add Media button, to add a poll, and you click on add a poll here. It's very, very simple, and again, like I said, I prefer to work in this distraction-free mode. Alright, again, in the distraction-free mode, just take a look at a few things right here. To add media, you click on this button right here. So most of this is very self-explanatory: bold, italics, bullet numbering, quotations, and then here to insert or edit an image, you click on this. So what I actually want to do is I want to insert a YouTube, and what I need to do is search YouTube. So I'm going to look up the first video that I created on how to create a Prezi, and click on search. And you can do this actually right in WordPress, so it's very, very simple to do. Okay, there's a host of videos on how to create a Prezi. Probably several of them are better than the one that I've created. But since we're using our school website, I actually want to pick the YouTube video that I fixed up for our presentation. So I'm not finding it right away, so that's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and skip this step and just select any of these presentations here. Okay, and here we go. This one looks very interesting. And you click on Insert into Post. Okay, and there you go. Now your YouTube is on our page. Okay. So again, if I want to add a heading under here, I'm going to click on just type on the keyboard video on how to create a Prezi. And again, if you want to edit that, just simply click on your text and use your toolbar for any of the variety of things that you want to do. If you want to make it bold, make it bulleted, put it in quotation marks, whatever it is that you want to do, just simply click on it here and then use the toolbar. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll exit this mode and take a look at it again here in this format. Let's say I want to add a link to this sentence right here. So simply click on this Insert Edit Link button. You would just type in the link that you want to bring you back to right here by the URL. You can put in a title if you like, and then you would click on Add Link. Now on the page, this will be underlined, and a visitor could click on this link, and it'll take them right to that page that you entered there. Okay. Now, one more thing that we need to do before we take a look at this on our actual website is you need to create a parent if you want this page to have a parent. So right now, since this page does not have a parent, it's going to be one of the main headings on our school website. This page obviously does not need to be one of the main headings. So we're going to put it underneath another page. That's what it means to give the page a parent, just like generation. So we're here where it says no parent. You click on that, and here are all the previously created pages on our school website. Since I already have this other professional development here underneath the math page, I'm going to click on math, even though this is in a math professional development. And now this page will be underneath the math heading on the main website. Okay. We're definitely not ready to publish yet, so I'm going to skip that. But to publish your page, all you do is push this blue button here. Until then, it just saves as a draft. This page is nowhere near ready to go up on the website. It should be pretty much a finished deal before you click publish, or at least a finished blog entry before you click publish. Okay, but I want to go ahead and save my draft so I can come back and work on this later. And once the draft is saved, we're going to click right here on preview. Okay, so now we see our page as it would look to somebody visiting our website. Again, either a student or a parent. Here is our YouTube link. You should be able to see that. I'll see if I can go back and fix that later on, but you should be able to see that YouTube link as a picture of the YouTube video. And then here, this is the information we entered. We just put in our number 1 and then video on how to create a Prezi. Again, this is a long way to go from being a finished blog post, but just so you get the basic idea how to use the WordPress website. Okay, and again, we set this page underneath the math page, so to get to this page, you would have to go to middle school, go to math, and then there you are, Math Professional Development 1. Okay, and this website right here would fall right underneath that same page in math. So again, we would go to go to middle school. Scroll down once again to middle school, scroll down to math, and then be able to pick that out from that link right there. Okay. So again, right now, all I need to do, there's nothing ready to be published. I need to do some more editing. So I'm just going to go back here, click on edit, and it brings me right back to that page. I want to take a look at this YouTube video. I'm not sure why it didn't come up the way I expected. So I'm going to highlight that again and click add media. So I'm going to add the media right there. Go back to YouTube, insert from YouTube, and this time I'll try and search for the user. I'll enter my name, and search and see if hopefully the videos will come up. Okay, no videos match the search. So I'm going to try again just by all and search how to create a Prezi. Okay, I'll go ahead and just pick the first one that I see right here, enter into post, and let's take a look at the preview again and see what happens if anything different comes up this time. Okay, there we go. So when you enter a YouTube video, this is what it should look like. Here you see the entire video and the play button, so a visitor to your site will just have to click on that button. Down here you have the title that I entered. That looks a little bit small to me, so again I'm just going to go back to edit, click on edit right down here underneath the post. It brings you back to your edit page, and now I want to change this to make it a little bit larger. So one way to do that is to maybe make it as, instead of being a paragraph, make it as a heading one. And then I do not need any sort of bullets or anything like that, like this up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this, so it doesn't look really out of place. So basically, again, as you're working here, you can use this as just as you would, typing on Word or any sort of other blog or word processing program. Okay, so those are the basics. Again, we'll take one last preview just to see the change in the size of the font that I added underneath the YouTube video. Okay, there's the YouTube video, and here we go. There's the font, much easier to read as a visitor now to the website. I can read this fairly easily, so I can strain my eyes, so it's much more easy for me as a visitor to the website to kind of take a look at it. Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully that helps you to start creating some pages or editing pages that apply to you on the school website. And again, once you finish your post, all you need to do to make it live is push the publish button. Until you do that, it's not going to be live. And one more thing, again, just to review really quickly, your page attribute. If you want your page to appear underneath another link on the website, like for example this one, we want to appear underneath the math page, or maybe even under this math professional development page that we already set up, you select that page here underneath the page attributes as the parent, and your page from the main menu will appear from that link. Okay, and hopefully this is helpful, and you guys can be very creative and add some additional blogs and posts to our school website.